All right, we got some fun ships here. Our first ship is, well, pretty big. I think we can all kind of tell who made this ship.
Oh yes.
This is a MGW submission. This is called
Wow.
what is it called?
Is this one Burning Memory?
Yes, that's it. This ship is right MGW. His strategy, big freaking ship, a lot of blocks,
Right.
a lot of freaking health.
Where's all the points going? I can't even tell.
He's got a
Probably
thing
out
Oh,
here.
there they are.
What are those?
These
rockets?
are
What are
plasma,
those?
not plasma, proton beams, protein beams.
Oh,
This is
Why?
ridiculous.
Why?
Is a huge there's a massive amount of DPS in that many of those things, right?
oh yes, I'm aware.
If any of you guys remember Solo, not Solo, yes,
Oh, yeah.
Skywalker.
Skywalker.
It had
Well,
kind of a
they-
similar
yeah.
thing, I would say, but turrets, totally like completely turrets. In this case, it's not a turret. And,
Kind of fake turrets.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember Solo. It was an okay movie, but the ship was great. Okay, anyway, moving on.
It's got thrust on
My
the
terrible.
there and there. It's got a few blast pulsers for point defense.
Interesting that he went for asteroid thrusters rather than just scale 3 large
For
thrusters.
big ships, the asteroid thrusters are better, but for small
Right.
ships, the largest small thrusters are better.
I was pretty sure that the large thrusters just literally just gave more thrust potential.
They've
Exactly,
been
thrusters,
nerfed in the mod. I think they have 4 times the cost that they normally do.
Okay, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, fair enough then. Alright, whatever.
It's also got some
Usually
rocket
they would be
turrets,
banned otherwise.
Yeah. And these rocket turrets.
which
Yeah,
actually
they work
by
now.
the way.
Yeah.
Get ready
And
for
a few little mine launchers. So,
yeah.
funky.
Well,
Very
let's
cool.
see. Let's hope it burns some stuff into our memory with this bad boy. Anyway, this is yeah.
Oh,
Burning
it's
memory.
ASIM. I didn't even realize it's only one.
Yeah. That's. I mean, that is kind of his style, honestly. MGW likes
Right.
like, the freaking weirdest ships, but they're always really
Yeah.
dominant. It ends up. He's pretty good. Anyway, our next ship is a Tinkerel.
Ooh, nice.
Bright and flashy with the Red Alliance color scheme.
Okay.
This bad boy, huge thrust. Look at that side thrust right there.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous.
Strafing for days.
Strafing for days. We've got.
And it has rocket drones for some reason.
Yeah.
It has dual Tinkerell rocket drones.
Are
Who's
they
the psychopath that made this ship?
Slyfox made this bad boy.
Slyfox, why? It looks cool, Slyfox. It looks like a nice. You did some nice hyper stacking there. And
Is it mono gun? I can only see one.
Oh yeah, is it mono?
I can barely see either. I think
pretty
Looks
sure
like
it's
one.
mono.
I doubt it's
I
more
don't
than
think-
one.
it looks like
No,
one
it's
gun.
it's one gun. He wouldn't be able to fit another one in there without us seeing it.
Might have enough points
Cool.
for the
He's got a
rocket
lot of
drones, right?
generators, so quite a few shields, so he's reasonably well protected. All those thrusters make it look like there's just piles of gold on the sides of his ship.
Tiny.
Here's some attack drones, which is interesting. So he has some long-range support fire, although that's crucially P that's not going into firepower. But drones are quite useful in their own way, so let's hope they do something nice. It's like 14 velocity, 8 damage, 24 range amps. That is a weird gun, Slyfox. I won't lie to you. That is a weird gun. I hope it does well, but that is bizarre.
The range
Okay.
amps. That's a lot. This thing can probably fire
Yeah.
across the entire arena.
Yeah.
Shall I tell you the statistics for that gun then? So it has what? 14, 8, 24, right? So
Mm-hmm.
14, 8, 24. I literally made a system for this express purpose of calculating guns for Dissonder. So it does. What do we have here? Okay, so its DPS is 300,000. 300,000 DPS. Problem is though, it can only fire. Well, okay, I don't know how many generators it has. But if we
Probably
assume
not
that it
enough.
if we assume that it has, say, 80 generators, then it can fire for about 0.1 of a second, which means it actually has an effective DPS of 43. If we assume it has like 80 generators, I do not know how many generators he has.
I'm
that
thinking
is-
like 40 or 50, maybe.
Yeah, each bullet does about 510 damage, and he has 10,000 range. So, interesting.
It's a lot
Very
of
interesting
range.
ship. Yeah,
It's like a sniper rifle. It only shoots once,
well,
but it's really
not-
quick.
Yeah. It shoots a burst of high damage. We'll see how it
Yeah?
goes. It should be
Okay.
interesting.
I'm a fan of these of a lot of drones, honestly, in Tinkerell, because when you can burst down like a big ship, right? Take off some of the thrusters, and then the drones will just finish it off as time goes on.
Yeah.
Like that's
They
my
prevent regeneration sometimes, which is really hard for Tinkerells to prevent sometimes.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Silver, it has 43 generators. Is that what you're saying? 43 generators. Okay, let me go back to my calculator. So we have 43 gens. So you can fire for... You actually have an effective DPS of like 22.91. So 22,000 is your effective DPS because of your battery drains and like what? Point...
Wait
Why
one
is this
second.
rounding to 1? Fix it. Sorry, give me 1 second. Time to empty. I need to just round this to 2 decimal places. I've never had to round this to 2 decimal places. 0.08 seconds is how long that gun can fire for, which is only 22,000 damage. Interesting. Okay. Interesting.
Well, it'll be a good distraction nonetheless, for sure.
Yeah, no, it'll be quite fun.
Very hard
Hey,
to
Sly
hit.
Fox, if you want a copy of my Tinkerell gun calculator, you can always ask.
All right, well, this is called Hummingbird by Sly Fox. This is a Hummingbird, I think is an appropriate name. Yeah, this should be fun. Will be very fun to watch in the arena.
Absolutely.
All right, our next ship.
We spent way too long on that ship.
We got
Okay,
the
next
gun
ship, let's
couch,
go.
man.
Let's
All
go.
right, this bad boy is by Duke Slayer. This is called Weezer.
This is Weasel.
Weasel. Cool.
Weasel spelled
Hey.
with wheeze in it. So this is my last minute submission, literally, and I didn't test it and even once, but I did put a lot of thought into it, so maybe that'll do something. It has scattergun, point defense. It's got 4 heavy turrets and 5 longbows in the middle.
Cool.
The generators are kind of scattered around because I ran out of time. Classic. And it has a Bolshevik near the front middle. That's the AI trigger,
Right.
which wasn't tested, so who knows if that's gonna work. And yeah, it'll go around and do stuff. It has double stacked armor. It's got the largest rectangles for direct fire damage, and then it's got the big hexagon walls for splash damage.
It is pretty cool, I have to say.
And then the racing stripes down the center, lengthwise,
Yeah.
those are actually for regen. It helps the hexagons regenerate like almost
Right.
twice as fast if they weren't there.
I see.
Hmm.
Okay.
Just the gist of it, I threw the thrusters on there in I think half an hour, so
Yeah.
it might not be a very well behaved ship, but you know, this is what I got.
It'll be fun to watch.
This is what the Lord has given.
That's what you have.
And we'll see if it's an entertaining ship or not.
We shall see.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
I think it's Red
Who's
Alliance.
next?
That's
That's
it
Red
for
Alliance?
Red Alliance.
That took like 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
One entire
all night.
match.
Okay, maybe we should speed it up slightly. I don't know.
All right. Well, luckily,
Can,
the next matches after we get through all these introductions will take a bit faster.
Yeah, no, of course.
But this ship, also by Bugnonymous,
Okay.
right? This thing almost looks like another good holeless tournament submission. What are you doing with those missiles, man? Missile armor?
It's just
Well,
more
missiles. That's
Oh, it is missile armor. Oh, that's incredible. Are some of those not even using missiles? Can they not
I can't-
generate missiles?
I think they all can, but
Can't tell.
this one can't.
I-
The
This-
initial
one at the
volley will
bottom.
be smaller, but like after that, I guess it won't matter.
Yeah.
I
If he
see
has
some
at least one
rockets
port
that are
open.
pointing sideways. Hold on.
That's
Maybe
pretty
that's for
cool.
structural. Must be for like structural integrity. Maybe that's. Just,
Oh yes, that's
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 load-bearing
strong.
beam right there. It's load-bearing.
Tack it on directly to the weapons.
Fucking on Why? Why
Yeah, it looks like it'll be fast. It probably
It
weighs
looks
nothing.
Yeah, actually, it
Yeah.
probably does. It has 2 antimatters. Why does it have 2 antimatters? Why does it have 2 antimatters?
That might be for AI reasons.
I guess. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. Bugnon, okay. We made a
What's it
ship.
called
Cool.
again?
What is it called?
Is this JRTTM?
Oh no, that's Joyce Returns to the Meta.
So
That's
this
another
is on squared problem.
one. On squared problem. That's
On
it.
squ- O-N squared problem. Right, okay. I see on this ship.
Funny little ship that is.
Interesting. Alright, next ship.
Next ship, also by Sly Fox. This is a
Oh, Sly Fox.
this is a extra quick bee drone kiter. It's got loads and loads and loads of bee little drones. So this will be devastating for some lightly armored ships that can't really be reached by any other method. But drones, especially bee drones, sadly, they're not like the most effective weapon in most cases. They get to the enemy instantly, but sometimes they'll even like destroy themselves on the hull of the enemy and other things
Right.
like that.
I will fight you on a pool of lava. Bee drones are the greatest drones to ever exist in all of reassembly.
They are
I-
very good at what they do.
I love bee drones. Sly Fox, you're my new friend. Well done.
Dude,
I
I bet
can
it will
shake
do
my
good
hand.
against this guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Really will burn down those
Yeah.
shields, and especially because
Very
probably
cool.
no other ship on this alliance can reach that. So yeah.
So he's got a bunch of drones, bunch of thrusters, 2 shields. Okay, nice. Good B ship. Cool. And that is
Now, this
what is
one
it
right
called
here.
again? By who?
Oh yeah.
my.
Oh, no, Sly,
So,
okay.
Sly Fox,
Fox's
called
one was
the BEZ.
the BZ. Lovely. Amazing. Okay, next ship. Let's go. Next ship.
All right, this ship by Joyous 18. This one is called Joyous Returns to the Meta.
Oh.
Long time followers, I guess, of DRRT will remember this basic design. This is a ship. He also submitted a kiter with missiles, a farmer kiter with missiles, to the first DRRT many years ago.
That's right.
Not many, but year ago, and this right here is, I guess, a continuation of that, you could say. Right? It's rocking a whole
I
bunch
glued
of phalanxes.
lasers was another one.
Yeah, I glued lasers to
Oh,
the
yeah, I
outside.
remember I glued lasers.
It was the
That's
same
great.
ship, and he glued lasers to the outside.
Hey.
It's when farmers got a buff for their modifier, so he had extra points to put lasers on.
Yeah. I think that's when we started using the standardized factions as well.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, I see a Duke Slayer core right there.
Yep. The patented Duke Slayer concentric shield core of infinite damage and destruction and other
Okay.
impressive adjectives.
Patent
I
pending.
cannot see anything in that. What faction is this?
This is farmer.
Amazing. Okay.
You can tell because of the unobtainium, how
Oh,
it
of course.
reacts to the shader.
Ah, yes, of course. Okay, cool. Farmer ship, lots of madness, insane.
Are those
cool.
phalanxes?
They
Phalanxes and lasers?
Arcus lasers, I believe.
Phalanx?
Phalli.
Are they stationed? or are
Phalli?
they-
Well, let's not call them phalli.
Oh no, wait. You're right. Oh, no, wait. Hey.
Oh, Jory says he made that core by himself.
Wow, it looks like this one's gonna be really fast. It's got some circle stacking too, which is always exciting.
Yeah. This
gravy.
burst of stuff in the front. These are HM1 missiles hyperstacked.
Oh, I see them now. Yeah.
Alright. lot of
let's-
splash,
I
dude.
want to see this thing at play. Let's go. What's
I
it
do
called?
too. Dude, it's got so
This
many
is
missiles.
called-
It's gonna be very fun.
Joyous returns to the meta.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
That's it. Let's begin. All right, Joyce returns to the meta, rushes in,
I
firing.
think it's a beautiful barrage of missiles, I have to say. Joyce returns to the meta. What a nice missile barrage that thing has.
Loads of
Oh,
missiles.
So nice.
Sly Fox is getting some shots off on him from the Red Alliance.
Yeah, Sly Fox is this ultra maneuverable little ship. It's really nice.
Yeah, let's see how he. Man, there's so many things going on. Which one do I focus on?
Not enough point defense.
Oh.
Oh,
Duke just got wrecked. Okay.
Too many
Duke's-
missiles.
so
Are they
much
the
splash.
HM ones or MM ones?
Both, I believe.
Both.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Oh, fair
This little burst is HM1, I believe. I'm not sure. I know he's got both though. Yeah, this slow burst right there. You can see the slower one going for MGW. MGW's got stacked armor, and
MGW is sadly not in a position to. Hey, look, he has burst ball point defense.
yeah.
Well done, MGW. Well done. I'm impressed.
Oh,
Oh, yes, yes.
that's a good one.
Wait, go. It's go to ON squared problem. Its problem just became ON squared. It's got hit by that damn laser. It's all its missiles are gone.
Oh, I might get bursted down by Sly Fox as well. Oh wait, where did? Oh, he died.
No, still alive. And
The what's it called? Joyce did.
oh,
So
wait,
now-
yeah, Joyce died.
This is a
Hmm,
2-on-2. Wow, I thought another of the red team had died. Amazing, but no, it's 2-on-2.
yeah, Sly Fox, for one thing, really good at just staying out of range of everything.
Yeah, it's a very good Kaiser Tinkrell actually. A very good Kaiser Tinkrell.
This will give it a higher rank for sure.
I don't know what ON squared problem is doing. I don't know what it's doing. What is it doing? It's just going everywhere.
Is he gonna
Oh
regenerate?
no, sorry, not. Oh no, sorry, not that one. The other one. What's the other ship?
The BZ
Busy.
is so quick, so fast.
Amazing, I love it. Look at.
He
look
can
at it,
outrun
just-
Tinker's
I love
drones.
it. It's just bouncing around the arena like a nutcase. I love it.
I just
Oh,
got a
nice
nice
ship.
Looks like Red Alliance has the point retention though.
Go Hummingbird, go.
Hummingbird.
Yeah, well, Red Alliance has point retention because it's all inside of MPW ship.
yeah,
MPW
yeah.
ship is basically a points bank, which is amazing at this point.
Dude, yeah, that ship. Yeah, the standard
Trying to
MGW
pace.
formula gets the job done almost every time.
The meatball lives.
The Red Alliance wins on points, and
Yeah.
Weasel and Joyous returns to the meta both died.
Hmm.
Yeah, they did. Tragic.
Yeah, well, let's check out what happened during that one. All right, when we start off the match, right? What happens first is that Joyous comes into close range. That starts to be the main target, I believe, for I guess the first little portion of the match. Moving on, he uses his ridiculous power of Farmer's Splash to do insane damage to Weasel, who like that. Very few ships can counter that many ridiculous amounts of Farmer. You see that right there? It's ridiculous damage.
It's too much. I
Yeah.
tested Weasel against. I tested it against the farmer ship last time, the big one that Lyelf made,
Yeah, like
and it had enough point defense to fight that, but this is too much.
dude, MGW, right? MGW's big burning blade of death. That might have been what took out Joyous as well. I'm not sure. But it really did some serious work against Bugnon's ship. Just slicing it, even when it was just in range for like a fraction of a second. You see it do a little bit of burst stuff right there as well. But the Red Alliance takes that match on points. All right.
Yeah, and B